taken by madness.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Take It by Madness podcast. I am one half of your host, Brett,
And I'm Nick Mortem.
and we review underground films, horror films, in fact. Uh, how's it going, Mike? Mike? Mike?
Yeah, whatever. Well, let's see. Been dealing with some rain, like really heavy rain. Of course, like here in California, the drivers like drive like shit, and they don't care for any lives. So like just trying to survive. Other than that, I know on the last episode we talked about the UFC fight. I kind of
Yep.
enjoyed it. I was a bit disappointed that Strickland lost, but hopefully they do run it back.
Yeah.
Kind of looking forward to 300. I know this Saturday they got another UFC 298 with Volkanovski. You got Robert Whitaker versus Paulo Costa. And
Yeah.
I forgot what else. It seems like a good card. Of course, the Royal Rumble just passed.
Yeah.
Was happy for it until SmackDown this past Friday when it seemed like The
The
Rock is
Rock.
going to take
Yep.
over Cody's spot. So that kind of sucks. Um,
There's a
then let's
lot
see.
of back push to that too.
Yeah, and then by the time when we first recorded, it was the NFL wild card just passed, and of course,
Yep.
this Sunday is going to be the Super Bowl between the 49ers, San Francisco 49ers, and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
And a rematch from the Super Bowl from what, like 3 4 years ago, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, right now the whole thing is about the whole Taylor Swift, which I honestly don't give a shit about, dude. Like, she seems like she's having fun, dude. If she gets, is this her way into getting to football? Hopefully, she learns more about the history and like just so that way she could embrace it more. Like, I don't care for her music. Like to me, she's always gonna be establishment. So, but
Yeah.
beyond that, from the personal level, let her do her thing. I don't care. Like, yeah, I know the media kind of like there's always throwing it in our faces and shit. And I know a lot of
Yeah.
people get annoyed by that, so I can understand that. What about you, my man? What have you been up to?
Well, we've just been paying bills and
Uh,
watching the games and stuff like that. I'm going to go to my mom's house on not Monday, Friday. Uh, we haven't even celebrated Christmas over there yet because last time I was going to go over there, the blizzard happened, so I couldn't go over there. So now we're just now getting over there for Christmas. What's that? Oh, I can't hear you. No.
I'm gonna tell on you if you don't get me off.
I can't hear you still.
Or how about now? Oh,
Oh, now, yeah. Now I can.
yeah, I just took off the mic, so let me plug it back in.
Okay.
All right, check 1 2. Check one
Yep.
2.
Works.
All right, cool. All right, so ready to roll.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, I was gonna ask is like the weather, like the snowstorm over there, like they already calmed down and shit, or
Yeah, it's almost melted now.
okay, right on. Yeah, cause I saw the news, like it's like pretty brutal.
Yeah, I think over the course of December it was like 25 inches or so.
Yeah, right on. Wow.
Not pretty, but it is what it is, I guess.
All right, cool. So other than that, should we get into our presentation
Yeah, we
or
can.
what's
Sure. So what are your should we set up yeah, let's set it up. So the first movie we're doing is what, August Underground Mortem, right?
Mm-hmm.
2003.
Yep.
Uh, where we follow what's his name? I can't even remember his name. Peter and Krusty, is that what her name is or something like that?
Yeah, Christy Wilds. Yes,
Uh,
that's right.
yeah,
Christy Wilds. That's
which they're boyfriend and girlfriend, I think.
right.
I
Oh yeah, no,
the
they
amount
are.
the yeah the amount of screaming I can't tell anymore, but uh yeah, we follow them in their next place they go to, I guess, which is oh yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes, though, just the first part of the druggies house. I guess that's what they
Oh
are.
yeah. I remember a while back I showed this movie to my coworker, and yeah, that first scene, like he just laughed. Like I'm not sure if he kind of had a similar experience to that, but yeah, yeah. I remember when after the next day, yeah, he like, oh, that first scene that was fucking hilarious. Like
Yeah.
I caught you. But yeah,
Mm.
yeah, August Underground Boredom, like to me, this is like how we say it, like this is like I guess this is the movie that a lot of fans were expecting the first August Underground to be like.
Yeah.
I kind of think of it like with Evil Dead 2, how Raimi said that Evil Dead 2 is supposed to be like a remake of Evil Dead 1. And yeah, with
Oh, it
this one,
is.
cause yeah, because with with August Underground, I kind of see it more for people who are into like psychological horror in some kind of a way. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, there is some gore, where August Underground Boredom is more for like the gore hounds. Like, yeah, a lot of people were expecting like more guts and blood and shit like that, and yeah, to me, it kind of delivered. Like with August Underground, it's more like a psychological thing, like in a disturbing way, like a psychological thing where boredom seems more like a nihilistic and like in your face. Well, not in your face because the first one was too, but yeah, it's like yeah, like more gore, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's put more of the gore hounds. Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite scenes is when, well, I know there's the next movie has more of this, but sorry. Uh, where he gets hammer straight to the face when he's on that couch. That one guy. I don't even know who he is, but
Yeah, the one that they yeah, who they broke into, yeah,
yeah, I was
yeah, that,
I wasn't expecting him to have a hammer there.
oh yeah, that Hammer's gonna be a thing, yeah, for sure. Yeah, like yeah, it's pretty cool because like with Mortem, it because the first August Underground, it kind of caught on with a lot of people, and because of that, like because of the word of mouth and like the infamy that it surrounded itself, like it got people to want to join in, and to me that kind
Yeah.
of helped a lot. Of course, there's a scene in later in the film where they captured like two women. I believe they were from Ultra Violent or some other horror magazine. Like it's pretty
Oh,
cool. You get people who are like wanting to be victims. In these movies. So yeah, it's cool that they were able to find people.
well, there's a lot of Krusty
Oh
was
yeah,
vomiting a lot. All
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. She has that thing where she could do it in command, something like that, like this draws from WWF
yeah.
back in the days. Yeah, she kind of has that thing.
Huh. That- like that's the way he
Right.
went. She
Yeah.
just wanted to be on camera. That son of a
Uh,
gun.
yeah, right.
uh, yeah. Was that before those two girls were in that basement where that those two
Oh,
caskets?
oh, you're talking about the couple, the guy and yeah, the girl. Yeah, yeah, that was the thing. Like, I remember reading about that scene, and I don't know for some reason, like, yeah, the castration scene. Yeah, for some reason, like, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Because to me, like, well, because when I heard about the scene, I was like, oh, shit, like, how did they pull that scene off? But now I know, because like, well, the way that I had in my mind was that he probably like cut it through like I guess the shaft area, but it was like more
Oh
of
yeah.
the tip. So like, okay, I couldn't know they do it. Got the prosthetic
Oh yeah.
penis. He just kind of like holds it like this, and then just
Yep.
tip like that. It's like, oh, okay. Not only that,
Yeah.
but like you also could tell it's prosthetic because it was on night vision, and so you could kind of see like the latex kind of material. Where it kind of looks a little bit sweaty, but
It's
even though you could tell is how they did it, it still made me cringe.
yeah. I was just gonna say, holy crap! It doesn't matter what they use, it's still gonna
Oh,
make me cringe.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, yeah. And another thing that I want to point out is that like kind of like in the first August Underground, where it started off with seeing the chick in the basement tied up,
yeah,
and Mordum, which kind of like set up of what's gonna happen later in the film. With Mordum, yeah, we catch Fred Vogel's character, Vogel character, sorry, character getting inside a house. He got the camera on, and he catches his girlfriend Presty having sex with his brother. So of course, right there, it kind of sets up like what's gonna happen in the rest of the film. Where they're gonna try to like push the envelope.
yeah,
Yeah, the beginning is the movie starts with incest, and then it goes with castration, and then with vomiting and gut fucking.
yeah,
Yeah, it gets crazy.
yeah. Long scene there, and I think it's they slit her guts, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
is it because it looked a little lower than that, where he's so distracting. Where he's screwing her in the guts.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell
yeah,
if that was a
yeah.
stomach or is it.
Yeah. To me, I always thought the stomach. Oh.
This is not going great. But
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, that scene. Yeah, now I understand. It did kind of go along. Like yeah, I can remember when that scene came on, it was like, dude, like when is it to get over? And yeah, like but from what I heard, like the maggot cut, like when he's screwing the chick in the gut, it does
yeah.
go a bit more longer. From what
Oh,
I
it
heard, I'm not
does.
sure. Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
goes.
because the maggot cut Michael Schaefer, maggot yeah, he tried to put himself over like in that one. So of course, like more of him from what I heard.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, and when I watched the snuff edition, the one that scene that pressed on that scene that pressed me was when in the end when they killed that other girl like with Christy like his like bashes her in the face, and then of course you
Yeah.
see the blood coming out. I thought there was an interesting trick there because on the commentary, Fred kind of mentions that like yeah, he puts the back over her, and then like if you see the scene, he kind of has his back towards the camera,
Yeah.
and when he had his back towards the camera, they paused it, and then they lifted the bag up, they put the blood in her mouth, then they put the bag back in on her, and then they press play again, and then yeah, that's when the Christy hits her with the hammer, and that's how they got that effect on. I thought that was pretty cool.
Can't even remember that scene, but I remember her having a bag over her head for some reason.
Yeah, and then she gets hit with a hammer.
Oh, she did.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Huh.
So she pretty much kind of like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
She like broke her nose or whatever it is.
Oh
Is
no, it
that
got cracked in the jaw.
on the jaw?
Yeah, oh for sure, yeah, yeah.
We don't know what happened to her after that. I'm guessing she had a tough time chewing.
Oh, you could die from that. From what I heard, you could die. Like if it's like really, really hard. Yeah,
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 but if you just broke your jaw, but I'm guessing, yeah, because it could go through your head, bro.
yeah. I heard stories. Yeah, especially with the hammer. Like, oh, of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, of course, if anyone's out there like any old school death metal fans, of course, Killjoy for the band Necrophagia, who of course passed away like 4 years ago. Um, he also made an appearance in the movie, which I thought his character was pretty interesting. Like later on, of
Is
course,
that is that the guy that was at the computer doing his
yeah,
counting stuff?
yeah,
Oh, that was
yeah,
one of my scenes too.
yeah, yeah. Cool guy, huge supporter of horror films, especially the underground stuff. Of course, Phil Anselmo from Pantera. He had a short stint with them with Necrophagia as a guitarist. Of course, you can find the I forget what album it is, but I know if you get the DVD Through the Eyes of the Dead, which I think
The Eyes
Massacre
of the
Video
Dead.
not put out. Yeah, you pretty much see him with the band. Of course, yeah, Fred Vogel also did shot some footage for their like a European tour a while back, which is also on the
Huh.
Mortem DVD extras.
Huh.
I think it's called Success. Yeah, that was a fun one
Success.
too.
Huh. I don't know if that's on the new one or not. I'm
Oh no,
guessing maybe.
it is.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, did you get it?
No, I saw the we call it the like
Features?
the specs. Yeah, yeah. On the
Oh,
website, yeah, it showed that it's there.
huh. Yeah, when they walk in that room and they see all these dead bodies over there.
Yeah,
They
the
got
decapitated baby. That looked pretty sick.
oh yeah, they got maggots and
Yeah,
everything on that shit.
yeah. I
That
guess
was
yeah.
that
I
was
guess
my
another
favorite scene.
yeah. I guess another thing is that with Wardum, Fred kind of got himself a crew there. He brought in Christy Wiles, who was Krusty. Of course,
Yeah,
Michael Schaefer, who was Maggot. Then, of course, Jeremy Cruz, who's kind of like the Miastro, the special effects Miastro for Toe Tag. Yeah, like once he got him there, like yeah, things started to improve.
oh yeah. Even the video quality was improved, I think.
No,
I think it got better and better.
oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Like we will kind of see that with Penance to me.
Yep. That's my favorite one, anyways.
Oh yeah, right on, right on. But yeah, yeah, going back to the Killjoy scene, cause you always hear stories about like how we are the real monsters kind of
Yep.
analogy. Yeah, because you see Killjoy, he shows them like the decapitated baby, and then he kills some random chick. Then the next
Yep.
morning, yeah, you see him like doing some accounting work, and it's like, like it's nothing happened, like back to life,
Yeah. Back to
like wow,
reality.
like oh shit, and that's like kind of the point that Fred is trying to make, with these kind of movies. Like
Yep.
anyone, like anyone could be like a serial killer and shit like that.
Yeah, anybody could snap and then just go right back to normal, pretend
Oh
nothing
yeah,
happened.
oh yeah, like a light switch, yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. But that's reality for you.
Mhm.
That's that's all the scenes I have. I don't know if you have any more.
Well, one of the scenes that like really got people talking was the ending. Of course,
Oh yeah, that was when they were fighting at the end.
yeah, there's a interesting theory before that, or on that. I'll get you later, but yeah, a lot of people were a bit upset because, or yeah, maybe like the regular folks or the casual fans. But yeah,
Hmm.
in the scene, we see a maggot pretty much defiling a girl who's like, well, it's not a real girl. You can tell it's a
Yeah.
fake. Like the head looks real, but the body, it kind of
Oh,
looks back to be
in
human.
the
The
in the
best of yeah, the best
bathtub.
is yeah,
Yep.
yeah. While that's happening, you see Fred and Krusty. They're pretty much torturing another woman who's upside down. Of course, later on, Fred will marry that woman. Of course, that's his wife. Yeah, later on, be his wife. And then
All
yeah,
right now in real
oh
life.
yeah, they're still married. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, she was also working for another magazine, and that's how she, getting involved. Because I believe she was doing a report, and then I guess Fred. If anyone was out there, it could correct me, but I believe, yeah, she was there to do the report, and then somehow got involved.
huh. Interesting. Did
Yeah.
not know that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you got anything else on this?
You know what? No, that's pretty much it. This was definitely a step forward from the first one. Definitely cemented
Yeah,
toe tag's legacy. Like this is the thing that kind of like really put in the map. Of course, we heard the stories of him bringing this movie to Canada and getting held up. Of course, if anyone heard the Sicko Cinema podcast when they had
yeah,
co-collectibles,
yeah,
yeah, I think he had a good explanation that it could have been just like money problems where he Fred was trying to stick these movies to sell them, and of course the government wasn't gonna get a cut, so that's pretty much why they held them. Which I could see that being the real case.
yeah. Me
But of
too.
course, but of course in Canada they do have like a very strict obscene laws.
That's doesn't surprise me. That's why Spooky half the time can't get a shit, probably.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's mentioned that. Like he's mentioned like the postal office like opening them up or customs like opening up the package and then looking at it and see what it is and they'll probably like put a note like that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, especially if they actually watch this movie, they'd be like, "This is a home snuff video."
Yeah, speaking of spooky, I just saw a message saying that if anyone's in his Patreon follows him on Patreon, he has no video. But no any more details about that. Yeah, it just popped up on my screen. But yeah, other than that, what do you thought about August something about Mortem?
Man, my thoughts. Uh, I don't know. This is it's a good movie. It's just not my favorite of the three.
Hmm.
I thought the two girls, the scene,
Yeah.
uh, where they're in that basement. I thought it went a little too long.
Hmm.
Like because I like it when they like move around and stuff, place to place. That's
Hmm.
that's just me, but I'm not a big fan of those. Well, I can't say I'm not a. I mean, I'm a fan, but of those movies that are just in one place at one the whole movie kind of drives me nuts a little bit. I like to move around a little bit, switch locations.
Oh
But
wow.
yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's just I don't know. I just prefer the first one and the third one more.
So, what do you think about Hard Candy? If you ever saw that movie?
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh, okay. That's a good movie, but of course it takes place in one place, but it does kind of make sense in a
Yeah,
way. Like, I think you'll dig it. Like, yeah, I think you'll dig it, but I'm not sure like how much because like you said,
it is in
kind of
one
like
place.
moving around. But yeah, pretty much as a girl, she meets a guy online, and then
Oh,
of course the guy is like a not a pedophile, but the other one where they're two like more into teenage women or girls. Yeah, something like that. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, they meet up, they go to his house, and then he pretty much drugs him, and then like there's like this whole psychological torture kind of a thing. It's a really
huh.
good film.
I I saw that I saw that Blockbuster
You know,
and that was open. I didn't know what it was, so I didn't rent it. But
yeah, it's a good film. Yeah, like very
so
psychological.
it's kind of like a catfish movie kind of deal, except like they lure somebody in and then they
Yeah,
drug them.
I kind of don't want to get deep into it because I don't want to ruin it for you. But yeah, definitely go check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it was the chick from Juno. Ellen Page, I believe her name, but I think now she goes to a different name because she transitioned. But
Oh,
yeah,
really? Oh,
she's
she
in that
did?
movie. Yeah, it's like I think
Oh,
it's her
she
second film.
transitioned?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it was a big thing in the news.
Well, I don't watch the news, probably why. Oh, I gotta go next one. Let's see. All right. I can't remember all the kills in the next. movie because there's a lot.
Yeah, I could
But,
think of some of the major ones. I guess if you wanna go ahead and introduce the next one.
well, actually, what did you think of Mortem? Because I didn't ask you that.
I thought kind of did. To me, like it was a good film. I enjoyed it for what it was. Like I said, you gotta view these movies as if you found it in the streets and put it inside your
Yeah,
VCR. Like I said, it's definitely the movie that fans wanted the first one to be.
yeah,
Yeah, in a way, I could feel it kind of went over the top.
yeah, it did.
Um, but of course, this is the second film they did, so I kind of feel like they did learn a lot. They did get a lot of help. Jeremy Cruz was definitely someone that they really needed. Of
Yeah,
course, yeah, I'm trying to remember if him and Christy were somewhat people that he met at the Art Institute. But I
maybe.
gotta look back at that. Cause I know, cause Jeremy he did special effects and Christy, I think she did a lot of like drawing and stuff. Like she would do like storyboards and posters or makeup effects, I believe. Yeah, because the last time I heard was like maybe like 10 years ago. She left Toe Tag to do a movie like a vampire film in Puerto Rico, and since then, like
Huh.
I'm not sure if she's still in the business or she is, and just doing like like makeup and stuff like that.
What was I gonna say?
But yeah, it's a
Let's
good
see.
film.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Uh, I wonder if the first film influenced others to help him on the second
Oh sure.
one. What's that?
What was that the first one help? What?
Oh, I was wondering if the first film help for the second one.
Oh yeah, for
Or
sure. Because
yeah,
when a lot of people saw it, like all people want to get invested to it. That's why you got like Killjoy in there from Necrophagia. Like he saw the first one, like oh shit, like and then when Fred was playing in the second one, he wanted to get involved because I think he was also a producer for it too. And then of course, yeah, like I said, you got the two chicks who were in the basement who were with the magazine. They started getting involved in it too. Yeah, like this one, like
sorry,
you got a lot of people.
sorry, the sirens are going off, and
Oh,
I was
I
like,
don't
what the
hear.
hell is going on?
Oh, yeah, I couldn't hear. I guess you got that whole nice noise cancellation thing. But yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't able to hear it.
Oh, you couldn't hear it? Oh, it
Nope.
actually works, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Might not.
Nah. Sounds like there's an underground, like a nuclear wars going on, but it's just the first Wednesday of every month. Got that.
I'll do a little
Got to
testing.
test them. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I can't even remember how this one starts, but the next one is on this August Underground's Penance,
Mm-hmm.
which was in 2007.
Yep.
I think so that's 4 years after
Oh yeah,
and they
yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I would say.
and well, I don't even know what my favorite scenes are because this is my favorite movie, so it's not like I do remember the hammer scene at the very beginning.
Oh
Like
yeah,
mentioned, yeah.
yeah. To me, August Underground Penance, that movie was for the fans,
Oh yeah,
especially from the one from the toe tag message board. Because I
yeah.
remember like hearing about the development. Well, yeah, because this happened after they did the Resident Towers, and a lot of people were asking for a third one, and of course Fred delivered, and it's cool because like there's a couple of people from the message board who were in that movie,
Oh
like
really?
yeah, the home invasion scene. The mother from that scene, I forgot what her name was or her name in her handle in the message
I don't
board.
know.
But yeah, yeah, she was involved with it. I just remember her profile pic is of the scene from Dead Alive or Brain Dead when the baby was
Oh yeah,
inside the one chick's head and then it kind of rips the head out and you see the baby pop out. It's kind of that was her profile pic.
oh
And
yeah,
then
she
there's a
was in that movie. Forget.
and then there was a scene where they harasses some homeless guy. That was fucked up. I'm not sure if
Oh
anyone
yeah,
remembers him, but yeah, that was him.
Huh.
So yeah, like
Interesting.
yeah, it was cool. Like oh shit, like I know that guy. He's in the message board right on. Like so yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it was definitely a movie that it was kind of yeah, Fred, paying it back, like or paying it forward, to the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool, like
Paid forward.
and not only that one, yeah, and not only that, but also like in this one, like you could tell like they try to like make a story and like have character development, which yeah we'll get later on as we
Yeah.
could talk about the film.
Yeah. That's this is actually, when I said I saw the first one 5 years ago, I think it was more like 10 or 15 years. Or yeah, it was a lot longer than that. Than four. I think I said four, but I think it might have been add a 10 to that, and that's where it was.
Oh,
Oh wait,
oh I thought you were.
2014. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So
Was it?
that's
Oh,
when I
wow.
discovered it. I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Uh yeah, you go ahead.
yeah, going back to how I said, like in the first movie, we the beginning it starts off with the chick in the chair, and then the second one, incest. The third one, and the commentary, Fred mentions this that it's the first time that his character was attacked because we always see Fred's character
Yeah.
being like more alpha. Because in the beginning, we see a guy tied up in the chair, and he ends up getting loose, and then attacks Fred. But of course, later on, we see that he didn't make it. Got the hammer to the head.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was when he was how did he even get stuck hanging? Was he hanging?
No, no, he
Is
was he
that
was tied
the
to a chair.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, isn't there a maybe not. That's not it. Oh, that was no. Was that the chained victim? Maybe?
I
I
thought he
can't
was tied.
remember.
I thought for some reason I thought he was tied to a rope to a chair, and then just got loose.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh yeah, it was a chair. Oh no, I'm thinking of the bound and bagged victim.
Yeah, and
But
another thing, yeah, I think that's fanboy Rob, who was like a huge Toe Tag fan. So for him to be there too, is another face that I kind of recognize. Like, oh shit, it's like I. So yeah, like I said, this is like a movie for the fans. Like
yeah,
most people who are casual or new to toe tag, like they probably won't like get some of the subtle stuff. But someone like me who's been following it for a while, and of course
yeah.
the message boards, like yeah,
Oh,
they'll be able to like get out. Like oh yeah, that's cool.
I usually, I don't know. I guess it just depends on the movie. Uh, I don't usually. I mean, I recognize them, but usually I don't know what their name is.
Yeah, if you had the, I'm not sure if it's on the on Earth release, but I know on the toe tag release of August Underground, there's a second disc where it has like a documentary of pretty much of the history of toe tag, and yeah, he's in that documentary.
Huh, I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
yeah, I believe it's a fanboy Rob, or if anyone's out there listening, you have to get point out to the name, and yeah, I'll be very appreciating.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Uh, can't. Gosh, I can't remember any of the places, but I remember that there's a guy that got gutted.
Yes, yes, wow, yeah. That's a crazy scene because yeah, because when he was gutting him, the guts were making a lot of noise, and
Yeah,
from a herd, that's pig guts. Fred went to a butcher shop and yeah, got some pig guts.
yeah, that was something.
Yeah, because I was wondering like how that happened, like because at first I thought it was like latex and something kind of
Yeah,
went wrong, but yeah, I heard there was like pig guts and yeah, it was like there was some air on it, like oh, it was pretty crazy.
it was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I was like, "Holy shit! Is this the guy that actually got slit?"
yeah, I
And
kind
I'm
of took a
like,
page
"Nah,
from Yeah, I kind of took a page from Ruggiero Deodato from Cannibal Holocaust because the
yeah,
scene when Robert Kirkman kind of eats that body part that was like pork or something like that, or yeah, all pig guts.
Oh yeah,
It's
because he did say he had a friend from a butcher shop, right?
yeah, yeah.
So that's probably
Oh, I'm
where
not
he
sure.
got it.
Oh, I'm not sure if it's from that same place that from the first one, but I think it was just like a random butcher shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. I didn't know he
But
could go to a butcher shop and just get
oh yeah, yeah,
intestines.
yeah. Neither do I. Actually, I'm not sure if you heard of a band called Watain, that metal band.
Latte.
Yeah.
I'm not a big black metal band fan, so
Uh,
I wouldn't know.
okay. Well, what I'm trying to get into is that because like on their stage show they use like all blood, and it turns out
Yeah,
that's pig's blood. And
pig
before the
blood.
show, yeah, and before the show they go to a butcher shop and they get some pig's blood, and that's how they
Huh.
get it. So yeah, it's like yeah, that's pretty interesting. Oh, it's kind of like Wasaga Sonico. Frank got the guts from the butcher shop. Like, oh, like I didn't know they well, I just give it away like that.
Because I know Slipknot had a pig's head at
Oh
their
yeah,
concert.
oh yeah, oh yeah, Mayhem too. Yeah, a lot of bands do that. Pig said, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's interesting how bands would make props like that. It's not really, or I guess it is a prop, but uh, what else? What else can we say about this thing? It's
Yeah,
oh, I know one, but you go ahead because you're up.
yeah, going back to how we were saying, like how the August Underground series kind of step it up and improve and stuff like that. Like
Yep.
was this one because like they did kind of make a story. The movie about Peter Mallet and Krusty. We
Yep.
in the beginning we kind of seemed like very happy, lovey, and stuff like that. Going around causing mayhem.
Hmm.
And then later on, like we kind of see the relationship like going apart.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a scene where they go to a concert with to see the murder junkies, and then there's an incident that happened to Krusty, and since then, like that's when things kind of went downhill. Fred's character Peter Allen, of course, he kidnaps a woman, and then like he it's times that like his attention is more on the victim than to
Yeah.
Krusty, and Krusty gets jealous, and yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting kind of a I'm not sure how you call it, but
Excuse me.
plot. Like it is yeah, it was pretty like a development, I guess you could say, like how they kind of put it in the movie or add to the script. But yeah, that was
Actually,
pretty cool.
yeah, it is. That was pretty cool. Actually, I just noticed that all three of these movies have scene where they're at a concert.
Oh yeah. They're huge music fans. Yeah, Friday is definitely a huge
So
music
that's
fan.
pretty cool. See, you don't usually see that in movies. But yeah, well, I guess we got to go for the big one here, where they're the home invasion of this married couple, this pregnant woman, and this I think his name is Mike or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, they break in for Christmas get together.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, the home invasion. I'm not sure if the mother was pregnant because he never insinuated that.
Oh,
But yeah. But yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like, yeah. Because later on, yeah,
my
yeah. There was a scene where yeah, Fred does
oh,
kidnap a woman and
sorry.
opens up the stomach and exposes the fetus.
Yeah,
There
that's what
was
I was
that.
thinking of. That was a
Yeah,
different scene.
yeah. But yeah, the Christmas scene, of course, that's a homage to Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yeah,
So yeah, of course, like yeah, we see him, go and break into a house. They torture the family, and then of course, Krusty ends up murdering the kid, and yeah, it was like a huge nod to Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. It's
it
definitely a scene.
was.
Yeah, it's kind of considered as the everyone's favorite scene from the whole trilogy. Yeah, because
Uh,
I remember when that movie came out, when Penance came out, everyone was talking about that scene.
can't go wrong with that scene. Then they're just opening up their presents just because they can.
Oh yeah.
Like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
But
But yeah, these are the kind of characters. They're psychopaths. They have no what do you call it?
remorse or anything.
Remorse or anything like yeah, or empathy. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, empathy. Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't give a shit.
Yep. But yeah, there was another scene where there's this large fellow who's shirtless where Fred is kind of like kind of teasing them and stuff like that. That was
Yeah.
their that was their not web developer, but he was like the moderator or of the message board. His name is
Really?
Anthony Matthews. His name is Anthony Matthews, who
Huh.
directed a movie called Revengers or Middle Name, which is on Earth on films. But in the
Okay.
message board, he went as he went under the name of Meet the Butcher. Yeah,
Yep.
he's a cool guy. It was cool to see him there. Like, no way, like I said, like if you were in the message board, like you would remember these faces, like these people if were in there, and like it's a
Is
dope trip.
do you go to many message boards then?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Where do you usually go? I guess you could share off
Oh,
air if you want, but
oh, lately, no, because everything's social media. But
oh yeah.
back then, yeah, I used to go to that one. I went to the old Roadrunner message board, Roadrunner
Oh,
Records,
Roadrunner. Yeah.
and especially like a lot of the metal, like a lot of them, like a lot of the metal sites for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toe Tag, because the one that I mostly spent was the IMDb message board, and of course Toe Tag, because everyone there seemed pretty cool. That's where I
I
got
don't
along
know
with a lot of
if
people.
I don't know if it's toe tag, but did they ever do a Frankenstein movie? Like Reborn or something like that?
No, I don't think so. I know Fred is a
Maybe
huge
that's not
Frankenstein
them.
fan. Yeah.
No, I remember watching a trailer. I don't remember what it was about Frankenstein. It was pretty gory mess, but looked pretty cool. Like, cause it was back when I was renting DVDs at Blockbuster where I saw them.
Oh yeah, I don't think
I can't
any
remember what
toe.
it's called though. But
Yeah, I don't think any toe tag stuff were in the video stores back then. They were pretty much independent. Like like now
well, I think
now
yeah.
you can get them in stores because they
Sorry.
signed a contract with Unearth, and of course Unearth they have a deal with NBD distribution, so of course they're
Yep.
able to get it in stores.
Well, it was a preview, so I don't know if it was even in the store. It was on the
Uh,
movie.
oh,
Yeah. I don't think it was toe tag, but I don't know. I wish I could. I'm not a big Frankenstein fan, but I was kind of interested to see what it was all about. So it had
that's
to
interesting.
be,
Oh man, if
yeah,
you ever figure out what it is, then yeah, I'll have to check it out.
yeah,
Well, you said it's a
maybe,
trailer on the movie you saw?
yeah. I don't remember what
Do
movie it
you?
was though.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right, all right.
I'm sure it was a horror movie if there's that kind of.
Yeah, because if it was a recent one or one that was like 10 years ago, like, yeah, I can't think of anything.
Not even. I don't even know when Blockbuster closed, but it was way before that. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it was mid two or not mid 2000s, beginning of 2000 maybe. So it couldn't have been that in that great a quality, but it is what it is. Just got to go for it sometimes.
Yeah, I got to check that out. But
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it
Definitely,
was. Yeah, I would suggest you guys watch all of them, all of
yeah.
the underground movies.
Mhm.
Just I don't know. This is just my opinion. Thought the second one was all right. I like for me it goes three, one, and then two. But that's just me. What about you? What do you
Was
rank
me,
these? Yeah,
was me. I guess being in order of the releases like one, two, and three. But I could see maybe three and two and three, like maybe switching here and there depending on my mood.
yeah,
Cause like yeah,
maybe.
Like, yeah, I kind of like the nihilism of the second one, but
Oh yeah,
was the third one, it had a story, like
yeah. Maybe that's
as I
why I
mentioned,
liked it.
yeah, like I mentioned earlier, like we kind of see Peter and Krusty's relationship just like they're kind of falling down, and yeah, because when Fred brought that one woman and who was raping her and then just
Yeah,
doing horrible shit to her. We kind of see like Krusty getting very jealous. That's the scene when we see the fetus exposed.
oh yeah,
Krusty's character kind of gets very emotional or disturbed by it, and it kind of implied that maybe she was pregnant. But the thing is that we're not sure if it was from if it's Peter's baby or the guy who has assaulted her in that Murder Junkies concert.
yeah.
And then of course, yeah, she seems to like have some sort of empathy, I guess, or developing some kind of a remorse because later on in the end, we kind of see her freeing the woman that was captured by Fred, and in the movie we kind of see her take her own life. And since then, it's like it kind of makes me wonder if that's how these movies were discovered, like in kayfabe world, where
Oh, that was spoiler. No.
oh oh
Spoiler alert. Sorry.
yeah, my bad. But going along, continuing, it kind of makes me wonder if like when once she in her life, when the cops come in, because I'm sure like she's been there, their body was there for a while. Probably people like
Yeah,
smelled it, and then brought in some cops to do a welfare check. Sorry, and then they probably saw the body and then saw the camera. They're like, "What's in here?" And that's probably how they found like all the
yeah.
stuff. But
I'm kind of surprised.
I like to
Yeah,
think about that. Like maybe that's how they got out there.
I'm surprised the cops weren't called more times than they were.
Oh, they probably were. It's just that they couldn't find the suspects.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah. I
there's more
guess
focus on killing instead of that getting captured.
like it would be interesting if Fred kind of does like a sort of a offshoot kind of a thing where we see the cops kind of investigating it. It'll kind of be like a yeah a little pseudo documentary, kind of like the TV show Cops, where a camera
Yeah,
crew is following around some cops or detectives, and they're like oh
that'd be
shit, like
cool.
yeah they go to the basement and they find the girl like inside the chair, with a bowl of shit, and then they
Yeah.
with with a boyfriend like probably dismembered. Well, that's the thing is like did they left him there or did they dispose the bodies? And we never know.
Uh,
It's like one of those things where we have to like use our
yeah.
imagination kind of thing.
I
You
just
know?
pictured they just don't care and they just leave all the bodies where they are.
Yeah, I can see that too. It's yeah for the whole world to see.
You might get caught very easily doing that though.
Uh, you know.
But
But yeah, I guess that's the design about trilogy. Yeah.
yeah, it's some good movies there.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we already did the overview of this. Well, maybe. What did you think of the whole trilogy together?
The whole trilogy, it's for me personally, I enjoyed it for what it is. I know some people would have some issue with it because of the
Yeah,
quality or because like the story, having character development or plot.
yeah.
But as we mentioned earlier in the first one, you guys see these movies as finding
Found
being chased.
footage, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You found it in some park or a subway, and then you brought it back home and put it in the VCR or DVD player, and yeah, you saw some pretty shit. You gotta view it that way.
That would be something that they could have added on as like someone finding the tape and then they or like police finding the tape and they put it in there and kind of like that. What's that one movie called? Uh, what is that one movie called? Oh, what is it? How do you even say that? Uh, atro, like
Oh, yeah,
atrocious, I think.
Atroz. Yeah,
Yeah,
Atroz. Yeah.
kind of like
Uh,
that. That'd be
that
kind of,
would,
that'd be interesting to see.
yeah, but it
But
will kill the whole reality of it because the whole point of Underground is supposed to be like found footage with Atroz. It's supposed to be like a movie. Yeah, it's supposed
yeah,
to be a movie where they found like some crazy shit.
well,
Like, yeah,
that's
it'll be
why I
interesting,
mean,
but it won't work.
yeah.
Yeah, to me, yeah.
You don't think it wouldn't work?
If it was a separate thing, yeah, but if it's part of the August Underground canon, then no.
It's true. Well, like at the first scene, if they did that and they never showed it again, but
Like I said, if they were to add it, no, like I said, it should be like a separate thing.
well,
Like yeah, it should be like where
like at the ending or
documentary.
something,
No. Okay, it
or
won't work. Like to
oh,
me, it
you're
won't make
talking about
it won't make
documentary.
it won't make sense because like how did that how were they able to put the footage to theirs if yeah because
Yeah, well,
these
that's
movies are
fair.
supposed yeah because the August Underground is supposed to be like a whole movie about these supposed to be like whole movies of these serial killers it's supposed to be their whole movies personal stuff so
Hmm.
for another someone else's footage it just won't make sense
Yeah, I just thought I'd throw that idea out there,
like yeah
see if it'd catch or not.
like yeah like I say I would like to see Fred like do another movie based on the underground sort of canon where yeah we find some where it's about cops who are investigating and of course they have a documentary crew with them.
Yeah,
Or since we did yeah man, yeah let's say documentary crew because I would just say that the body cam but that would
yeah.
be but body cams they weren't there all that time so yeah it wouldn't make
No,
sense
not at
for it
all.
so I think it will work much better with as a like if a cop documentary crew was there filming the
Like
cops
in the 90s, or
yeah like they're yeah
they,
like a TV crew
yeah, be
doing an
cool.
episode of cops yeah.
I'd be, yeah. Well, what are we gonna do next time? We're gonna do a Cannibal Holocaust?
I wouldn't mind doing that. That's a movie that
Okay,
I really enjoy, and I could talk
I do
for
too.
hours about that movie too.
Oh, you can't, because I got Blu-ray edition.
Oh yeah, I have that too. I
It's
have yeah, I have the Blu-ray and the DVD when they announced that it was coming out, like I just like went online and like pre-ordered it, like ooh, I need to have it. Yeah,
yeah,
because that movie was only available like in bootleg and stuff like that.
was it for a
Oh
long
yeah,
time?
yeah.
I'm sure it's
When
sold out stuff, but
no, it's still available. Grindhouse
well, it
Listening.
was before it did. Before that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if it ever had like a U.S. distribution
Oh,
before Grindhouse put it out.
oh,
Yeah,
really?
cause if anything, it probably had a small one, and after that, it was probably like Europe, like it was like a VHS tape. Yeah.
Huh. And then, oh yeah, I got a 2 week. Oh, I didn't even tell you. I didn't even have. You know what? I'll tell you off air because it's kind of a surprise.
All right,
But
right on.
uh, that's gonna be in 2 weeks, I guess. Yeah, and I guess we gotta shout out people.
All right.
Shout out to Sick on Cinema, of course. Uh, QVC. Um, well, there's a lot. I just can't jumble all the words in my head. Uh, that guy. Uh, Spooky Cellular. Uh, Shock and Schlock. Uh, Banana Boxing Releasings. Is that what it? Yeah. Okay. Of course, Grindhouse Videos. That's where I usually get all my stuff from. Um, you got any? I know I have a
Uh,
lot, but
Yeah, speaking of spooky, I'm definitely check out his little deep. Well, he kind of does a review of Love minus zero equals infinity,
Yeah,
that Sato
yeah.
film. Yeah, that
I've
was
never
really
seen
well.
that.
Yeah, it was really well. And of course, him and Herschel they do a review of this past weekend they did a review of Slugs and Pieces, which is a real fun episode. So definitely go check it out on YouTube or on Spotify.
Open
Um,
Casket. That's the
yeah, the open
podcast.
casket.
That's what
Yeah,
it's called.
yeah, the open podcast.
Uh, who
Let's
else?
see. For
Oh,
sure.
Show Me Something
Let's see.
Wrong. That's a good
Yes,
one.
yes.
I like that one.
Yeah, of
Who
course.
else on the
They just
list? Oh, 22 shots, mood and what is it called? I can't even think of it. 22 shots of moods and something like that.
Woods,
It's a horror
Bones.
podcast.
Yeah,
Shoot. Oh, it's
yeah,
right here.
Bones is it? And
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Because I just.
yeah, Joe Bones, who kind of seems like he has a lot of podcasts out there. Of course, he does QVC, Quality by Cinema. I believe he does 21 shots of Moods and Bones. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, and he also does
No. 22 shots of moods and horror. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if Bones is in does that podcast or
Uh,
someone else. No.
Bones and Brews is one, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's the other one.
There's another one with Joe and Bones, right? What is it called though? What is this called?
There's another
Uh,
podcast I found that's like really, really good. I think it's called Hammer to the Head. Let me just look it up.
really?
Oh, okay, over here, yeah. 2 shots of moves and four. See,
Hammer
yeah,
2.
Split Your Head. It's called Split Your Head.
Oh,
Real good podcast. Yeah, the guest that I forgot the name of the host, but yeah, he does a real good job. Like definitely some movies I definitely have to check out. He's
uh,
like,
is it is it Bob McFoley?
yeah, yeah, yep, yeah, it's him. Yeah, because
Okay.
yeah, he also interviewed Christian and Goblin. That was the last episode that he did. I believe the 14th episode. He did an interview with Jared from Mondo Macabro. Mondo Macabro. That's a good episode, especially if you're a fan of the business side of like the boutique labels.
Yeah.
If yeah, another if also if you're interested in that world, Disconnected. That's a good podcast to to get information about boutique labels and like what's the movies gonna be out there.
What is it called?
Like Disconnected. It's like
Disconnected?
yeah, it's like disc and then
Oh,
flat or then
oops.
connected. Yeah, it's a good podcast. Of course, it's good. You listen to it on any any like Spotify or Apple podcast, and then of course you can watch it first at the on the YouTube channel. That's where they air first, and then it goes
Yeah.
into the podcast platforms.
Probably shouldn't be
Uh,
on my phone when I'm doing a podcast, but I
then of
am.
course yeah, what do they call it?
This must be it. Ryan Verrill. Verrill? I don't
Yeah, I
know how
believe
to
that's
say
it.
that.
Yeah, yeah, he goes by Ryan, but I believe that's his middle name from what I heard.
Oh,
A couple of I thought it was pretty interesting because yeah, cause I know when he I forgot I think he had Ryan Lynch, I believe, or someone. Yeah, that's when he said that. Yeah, it was supposed to be his middle name because he didn't.
huh.
I forgot what was his actual name, but I remember he didn't like it, so he just go by his middle name. That was pretty cool.
Huh. It's interesting. Yeah, there's a bunch of podcasts out there.
Oh yeah.
Um, who else do we need to shout out? There's got to be more people to shout out. I guess it. Uh,
For sure, Jonathan Doe. Of course, he's working on
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone has. By this time, he kind of he's gonna be re-releasing some of his early video production, something like that. Because right now he's trying to get some funds for his next project. So we really see some of
Isn't
his
it
stuff. But it's gonna be like a kind of like a
Bible kind
window
of
kind
thing?
of a thing, where like you can have like a certain window where you can pre-order it, and after that, yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty much it. So yeah, so it's
isn't
like
he
one of those things
doing
like
isn't he doing some kind of like Bible thing or something? I don't, or is that somebody
uh
else?
that's White Gardenia.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, the King James Bible. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
I'm
I think
interested in
that's
that. I don't know
yeah,
why.
yeah. That's still in the makings. I know Severed Cinema, they just posted some pics from one of the shorts. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting.
So is it going to be like a, what do you call that
Anthology?
thing?
Yeah,
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 anthology.
yeah.
Well, then shout out to Mike Gardania. Good guys over there. Good people.
Yes.
Uh, well, I think unless you got anybody else to shout out, yeah.
Definitely want to give a shout out to the Horseman of the podcast Apocalypse, which is my boy Horror Wolf 666. That's a pretty good podcast. It's not like so much like underground stuff, but more like
Hmm.
independent, like overground, I guess you could say. But it's still a good one. Definitely into the Necrosphere, which is probably like an awesome like extreme metal podcast with Jackie.
Really,
Then of course after that you got Everything Went Black with Mike Hill from Tombs. He has a lot of people from musicians to MMA fighters. I know Josh Barnett was in it. Also, like some filmmakers. I know he did an interview with the Adams family.
huh?
But not the Adams family that we know is different. Other Adams family. They're pretty cool. Then of course, oh Necromaniacs with of course with Mike Hill from Doom, and then he does it with Jeff from was used to be the basis for ISIS and Mike
Mm,
Spendato. It's a good, yeah, it's pretty cool podcast. Like they pretty much yeah, it's a horror podcast, but they don't deal with like extreme movies, but it's still like some good movies they cover.
huh? Interesting. Interesting. I have to check some of them out because I haven't heard some of those. But anyways, uh, if you don't, do you have anything else?
You know
Oh,
what?
you could. I'll shout out you. How about that? You're gonna make another. You have another podcast, or you're just gonna review stuff on YouTube?
Right now, I'm kind of having issues with like finding a mic that will work with this
Oh,
iPad
gotcha.
or my phone. Like I'm not sure if I need to like get a different phone that will be compatible. But yeah,
Um,
I'm trying to figure things out.
yep.
Well, once I figure it out, then yeah, I'll get graphic nature started on YouTube. The podcast, Lock Your Doors. I'm hoping to do it pretty soon. I just gotta like rearrange my room and get everything set up. Of course, that
Yeah,
one's
that's
gonna
fair.
be because that one's gonna be. I'm gonna put a lot of work into it because I am gonna use a lot of audio clips from movies into the podcast. So of
Yeah,
course there'll be like a lot of editing and stuff like that. So yeah, I gotta be like in the
yeah.
right state of mind to like do that one.
This is more of a plain Jane kind of deal here. That's just me though. I'm not very flashy. I just do it. But
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Anyways, okay,
yeah, and
good,
I
good.
won't. Like one more last shout out is I want to give a shout out to RFN Films. I know they just released right now their new movie Blood Gorge is pretty much making its rounds to a lot of horror sites. I know Severed Cinema they just did an article on it. I know it's a couple of YouTube horror commentators did a review of it. And then of course I think either this week or next week the boys from
Yeah.
Sick on
Sick
Cinema
on cinema.
they're gonna do a mild symptom episode on Blood Gorge, so I'm really excited about that. I do have the link to it. Just
I,
waiting on finding
I
some
do too.
time. Yeah, because thinking if either we could do it or if I should do review it on with graphic nature. But Yeah, because the thing with graphic nature, I kind of wanted to put out some clips, so I have to get back with those
Oh, you
guys to
could
see if
do.
I could.
I'll
Well,
do my. I'll do it by myself if you want. I don't care
I don't
on
know,
this
that's
one.
fine, yeah. But yeah, because graphic nature, like the thing is that I want to do is like show like a couple of clips,
Yeah.
just to get
Uh,
people give people a visual. But of course, I need to ask those guys some permission to see if they'll
yeah.
allow me to do it. Hopefully,
I was
be all right.
gonna. I was gonna do his other movie too. Do
Oh,
just do it at the
cruel,
same time.
cruel.
Yeah.
Oh,
I asked him,
yeah.
but I'm just waiting now. But that's fine. It's cool.
Oh, whatever comes first. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with
So
graphic nature can be 5 minutes. What's this one? Yeah, we could go on for hours or whatever time we have.
yeah. But yeah. If that's everything, then
Yeah, we're good.
okay. Then thank you for joining us, and you have been